See, for me, I come over here, this is the best thing. I'm not a lecturer. As a matter of fact, I don't want to talk about, say the company's name, but in the late 80s, there's a company, you see a lot of times different companies on TV. They're selling, come, we'll make you a millionaire with no money down, get into real estate and come to our lectures. First of all, we're going to sell you a tape or whatever for $100. Money guaranteed, millionaires will make you. And all of a sudden people are calling up my credit card, send me the tape. The tape, now the tape tells you at the end, you need to buy a book and a this and a this, and then we're going to show you how you really do it, and we're going to show you how to get financing without money. Then you buy the book and the tape and another $500, and then at the end it says, it goes, now to actually get to see the people and really know, you got to come to a convention in Florida, and that's going to cost $3,000 for 2 nights and this and this. I didn't know anything about this, but I got a call from somebody, Moshe, I'm from Crown Heights, New York. They want you as a lecturer, and in those days, 89, I can't remember if it's 89 or 90, I'm getting paid a free trip to Florida and a fancy hotel, luxury. They're putting me up for a week, and they're giving me a beautiful money. I'm hearing, I'm a lecturer. What am I going to say when I can't do this? I'd love to do it, but I can't do it. And then the person, no, we're going to give you a whole outline. We're going to tell you what to say and say it in your own words. From rags to riches, and we're going to tell you what to say, because we know already who you are. We already did research. We know who you are. You didn't have any money. Your parents didn't give you any money. And this is what we want to tell people. So I said, okay, send me and tell me what my points are going to be. They sent me the points. And I'm reading it. I'm saying, yeah, I had no money. I bought real estate. I did this. And then closer to the end it says, and thanks to this and this company for me going to that course. They teaching me all these tricks. This is what I became. I call up the company and I said, I'm ready to do all this, but this thing, it's not true. You're not hurting anybody. What do you care? So I'm ready to say everything you want besides this. And I'll say it in my own words. No. You want to make the money? And in those days it was this. I'm thinking, do I do it? Do I not do it? What already am I doing? What am I telling people? I'm stealing from them. I didn't take $1 from them. But that's what's called Geneva Sadas. You're doing something without lying basically to people. You think you're not hurting anybody. And the funny thing is, I came to Canada. This was in Florida, and I lived in New York. I'm dealing with somebody, very wealthy people in Toronto. And the only reason why they deal with me on almost a handshake is because we built up a relationship. A very big relationship and trust. And one time we're talking and the person tells me, you know, Moshe, he starts laughing about this and this company. You know, when I started in real estate, lucky my parents were in real estate and everything, but I didn't want no help from my parents and I didn't want to help. I wanted to do it on my own. So I went to this and this course. And he tells me he went to this course. And he says, you know something? Everything they teach you over there, it's all nonsense. You know, you really, I'm lucky I have parents who taught me the tricks. And I said, I'm just curious to know, when was this course? So he tells me in 1989. Now this company makes a whole bunch of different courses. But I'm just thinking, imagine I would have gave this course and I would have said this and this. Now this guy knows me. I wouldn't remember all this nonsense I told him. He would have remembered this story, we would put one to one together, and it would have said, I'm an outright liar. This is what I said. It happened to me. I don't know if it happened to be that day, and I just know one thing for sure. It was around the same time. There must have been that company must have gave 100 lectures that year. But it could have been my mazel. That's why you're not allowed to lie, not because it's the wrong thing. Besides that, it'll come back to bite you. The world is round. My friend I was telling you, my partner Zagwi, he's not a religious Jew, but there's certain things he does. And he tells me, you know, all my years, I didn't want to know from Judaism. I didn't want to have nothing to do. I think it's all garbage. You can't be successful. You can't succeed. You can't this. You can't. He says, but you know something? I look at the Jewish people, and I see Shabbos. They're all relaxed. They're with their family. They're sleeping. They're playing Monopoly. They're playing cards. They're running around in the gardens. And I'm thinking all the time, when I was younger, you can't work Shabbos. You can't work Sunday. You can't work Rosh Hashanah. You can't work Yom Kippur. You can't work. When are you going to work? So he tells me, you know, Moshe, the funniest thing is the Jews, they're happy, they're making enough money, they're not going broke. The Torah was put in a way without you realizing you should be successful, but have a good life, an enjoyable life, a happy life. And here's a person who is 80% or 70%. I don't know why he's only 70% and I'm more. Maybe it's because I'm doing more, maybe not. He's a very good person. He's just missing a couple of things. He could be a little bit of a better Jew. If you follow the rules of Torah, there's no such thing that you're not going to be successful. But you just got to remember, what means successful? If you think somebody having $100 million is successful, I could almost guarantee you 95% of the people that I deal with who are in the $100 million range and up, they're not successful in my eye. Their kids, they hardly see. They're running here, they're running there. Do they do a lot of mitzvahs? Do they do a lot of tzedakah? Do they help out people? But very little, because their business is calling them here. That is, they have no life. And what? They made another $1 million. They made another $7 million. They can't spend $100 million. What's going to? They have another $150 million. You first got to realize why you're here on this world. You're here to help another Jew. You're here to do another mitzvah. When you have a chance, help any person you can. At the end of the day, you're going to be successful. Now, you got to remember. I don't remember. You know what they say in business? If you do, if I invest in you and you steal from me, you are stupid. Why are you stupid? Because you got a guy like me, you can make a lot more money. But you were stupid, you stole from me $100 and you could have made $500. But if I invest with you a second time, I am stupid because I didn't learn. So unfortunately, in business, I have a terrible memory. I can't remember people's names a lot of times. A lot of stupid things I do. But I don't care. So I make a mistake. I made another mistake. That's what David wanted me to do. I think afterwards, boy, 4 years ago, the guy messed me over. I can't believe the guy conned me into investing with him again. but so I'm stupid. But Baruch Hashem, this is what the Eibishter wanted. It doesn't bother me. But when it comes to Yiddishkeit and Torah, and I hurt somebody, I do something, that's when I remember. It bothers me. How did I make this mistake? And how did I do it? And how did I do it? And how did I do it? But I could almost guarantee you that same thing I'm not going to do again, because that is what I remember, because that's what's really important in my life. What the money, David is going to take care of me. I get my, like I said, I do a deal over here, and I think it's the best deal in the world, and all of a sudden I realize, what the most stupid deal I ever did. And then there's another deal. I said, I'm in the mood of taking a little risk today. This is the most risky deal, but I can make a lot of money. And all of a sudden, you can't make a lot of money, but it's not risky at all. It's safe. Don't try figuring out the world.